The women's 200 meter dash at the USA Championships are over, and depending on who you ask, that race did not end exactly how we thought it would. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden is the victor. Let's get that out of the way. And coming into the race, a lot of people knew that she could compete to win it. She already beat Gabby Thomas at the Grand Slam track meet in Philadelphia. That is a big deal because Gabby is the Olympic gold medalist coming into this year. I said before this race started that the pace is going to be the pace. But I didn't just say that because of Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. I said it because of Gabby Thomas. So when the gun goes off and Melissa Jefferson-Wooden goes off, she goes off, all of that 10.65 speed shows up in the first half of the race. It wasn't really a shocker. But what is a shocker is where Gabby Thomas was, because she faded pretty far to the back and had to run her way to the line in order to get onto the team. Don't get me wrong, she made it. But that's the end of a very interesting story. So I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning of that part. Because if you actually watch the semifinal round, which I did, Gabby Thomas did not run well in that one either. Even when they first showed the camera on her and I looked at her face, I didn't see the level of confidence that I normally do. I don't know what's going on. She did say it in her interview after the races were over, because she did make the team, because you got to go top 3 in order to pull that off. But still, she verbally said that she had some setbacks and some things she had to work through, but she's happy to make another world team. But it was close. And now I'm going to tell you exactly how close it was. Because while Melissa Jefferson-Wooden was blowing everybody out, Anavia Battle was in second place. And she ran a great race for who she is. She's been killing it on the Diamond League, ran 22.13. I'm going off memory here, in this race. And that was enough to be pretty solidly in second place. I mean, don't get me wrong, third was not far away, but far enough where it wasn't really in question. Anavia Battle got second. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden ran 21.84 for the record. That is incredibly fast. It does put her, in a conversation with the fastest women in the world, where when we talk about world medals in the 200, you now have to bring her up in the discussion as somebody who could actually get one. But remember I told you that the story had more to it? So when we get to third place, where Gabby Thomas finishes, and you look at the clock, we had to wait a while before we figured out whether Gabby Thomas was in third. Because Gabby Thomas, Brittany Brown, and Mackenzie Long, they all ran 22.20 seconds. And 1/1000th of a second separated each of them. So by 1/1000th, Gabby Thomas got third. Brittany Brown got fourth, and Mackenzie Long got fifth. Keep in mind, those are the same 3 women that America just sent over to the Olympic Games last year, and they all went to the final. And now, only Gabby Thomas is going to the World Championships in Tokyo this year. You can't make this stuff up, the way things played out, because Anavia Battle, for the most part, she ran exactly how I thought she would. She is a gamer. She is a top flight competitor, and she's going to give you the absolute best thing that she has. But before this race I said, the pace is going to be the pace, and can you keep up with it? Well, considering the pace was 21.8, and we know Gabby Thomas can keep up with it, and she didn't, he still held on to make the team, but that's where the real question comes. But if you're new here, I want to say thank you for even making it this far into the video. And I'm Coach Rob, and if you really want to know what's going on with the fastest athletes in the world, then you are in the right place. And if anything that I say actually connects with you, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe. But if I don't, just let me know in the comment section, because I try to read them all. Because Mackenzie Long was a world leader just not even almost a month ago, less than a month ago. She had already broke 22 in the 200, and that was consistency because we'd seen it last year. So coming into this season, the idea that as things were shaken out, because Kerry Richardson was not on the starting line for this race. She didn't qualify out of the semis to the final. With all of her talent, even if she doesn't look like Sha'Carri all the time, she can go supernova. You know what she's capable of, so you can't just count that out. And for this race, America's top women had to go at it, but the pace just didn't roll. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden took the pace out, and nobody joined her. And as a result, she gets the clear victory and puts us in a new conversation. At the end of the day, the 200-meter dash has been, one of the top flight events for America. Whether or not you realize it, if you look at the world leaderboards, over the last few years, more than half, I'm talking 3/4 of the women in the world who rank inside the top 20 are American. Some of those are college girls. Some of those are women on the pro circuit. Some of them are, obviously the names that you recognize, Gabby Thomas, whoever. But fundamentally, America dominates that event. The world does have people who run the 200. But when we're talking about volume, because the reason we don't notice everyone, because we can only send 3 people to any international competition. And this year, because of Shericka Jackson, we don't have a bye in the 200 either. So with all that being said, these are our 3 women: Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, Anavia Battle, and Gabby Thomas. All of them have run for Team USA in the past. Anavia Battle, you go back to the 2020 Olympic Games, she was there, running in the 200. But again, that was back then. This is now. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, we've always seen her in the 100. And this year she decided that the 200 is going to be her thing as well. And it's certainly looking like she's making good on that investment. But Gabby Thomas has been like the mainstay, the person we've expected to see for a while. Ever since she was breaking collegiate records into 200, and from that moment she broke an indoor record for the just to clarify. And then when she graduates, Olympic trials, takes care of business, the only American woman to get a medal in 2021, she's been on the team, barring injury, from that moment up until now. And she still survived to get back on it again. But when we get to the Worlds, what are we really up against? Because Julian Alfred is going to be there. As far as I can tell, that's one medal that's going away. I don't know if it's going to be gold, but it's definitely going to be a medal. Because ain't no way she's been running this well in the 200. And that's going to just randomly switch up in the biggest races of the year. And Shericka Jackson is coming. After the Jamaican trials, seeing the trajectory she's on, I do believe that some version of Shericka Jackson, the one that, dominated the world in the past, is coming back. It might be 21.5, but almost nobody can keep up with that pace. Gabby Thomas is the woman who historically has been able to keep up. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden has already run multiple PRs this season. So she might do it again, but once you've done 3 or 4 PRs in the same season, the idea that you're going to go even faster, like another month and a half from now, hey, it could happen, but I doubt it. Because right now, the 100 is where I'm kind of what I'm thinking about when it comes to her. Gabby Thomas is still America's best hope when it comes to a gold medal, or for that matter, a medal of any color at the Worlds. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Anavia Battle, she's a top flight competitor. Fully expect her to be in the final. What happened in that final, when you say the names Julian Alfred and Shericka Jackson, assuming exactly what they give us, there's only one more spot out there to get a medal. There's only one. And it's going to be the American women going after it. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, we just saw what she did in this race. Let's assume some version of that is coming back at the Worlds. Then you've got Gabby Thomas, who said she's overcoming setbacks, but will this moment be enough time, like the next few moments anyway, for her to recover and get to being Gabby Thomas? We saw her at Grand Slam track. We saw her start her season pretty fast in the 400. We saw her in the 200 go 21.9, and that was still early in the month of May. But that was then, and this is now. Because when I say the pace is going to be the pace, when we get to the World Championships, that is going to be true. Julian Alfred is going to go off like a rocket. Shericka Jackson is going to come down that home straight like nobody's business. And if you can't keep up, you are going to get left. But as of now, 1,000th of a second is the difference as to why the Olympic gold medalists will be running in Tokyo. And when Team USA gets over there to compete in this event, we don't have the luxury of loading the box. We only get 3. And when Team USA gets over there to compete in this event, we don't get the luxury of loading the box. We only get 3 entries regardless of how fast the rest of our women are. And if gold medals are on their minds, if your name is not Gabby Thomas, regardless of what your PR is, you're likely going to have to go even faster. In the sport of track and field, confidence is everything, because when you win, that is just the moment when everybody else finds out what you already knew to be true, that fast is a lifestyle. Get your Fast is a Lifestyle track and field gear at scarecruiting.com/shop or use the link in the description below. It's a huge support to me and this channel, so I can continue to make you more content like this. And remember, it is always greatly appreciated if you would please like and subscribe.